Before the time when Conan was known as a great warrior who battled the executive douchebags by leaving The Tonight Show so its glorious legacy could be preserved. P.S. You got balls. There was another Conan, played by then relative newcomer Arnold Schwarzenegger. I am the Nostalgia Critic, doing a parody of the great and powerful Mako, who stars alongside Arnold in these films. It is a time of high adventure, swords and sorcery, and great epic silliness. This is the Conan movies! Large in scale, small on intelligence, the Conan movies were based off of the great stories written by Robert E. Howard. But from what I understand, they have almost nothing to do with these movies, so we will instead look at the films themselves. They are filmed before one-liners, before great explosions, and before dental work could fix that great big gap in between your teeth. Prepare yourselves for phenomenal goofiness! Okay, I'm not going to do that impression the whole time, but we are going to take a look at these movies. And our first film, Conan the Barbarian, starts off, oddly enough, with a Friedrich Nietzsche quote. Well, give him credit. I'm certainly going to be telling myself that while watching this movie.
Between the time when the ocean...
Made that joke already. Next! So we start off with Arnold Schwarzenegger as a little child. No, not that child! As his father gives him some helpful advice.
No one in this world can you trust. Not men, not women, not beasts. This you can trust.
Yeah, how about if your village is attacked by savage killers who outnumber you greatly and are so blood-hungry that even their dogs are dressed up in armor?
I bet your trusty sword wouldn't do much there, would it? Maybe you should have considered that strength in numbers strategy.
We are the knights who say...
So as Conan's father is killed and the knights play Whack-A-Villager, his smoking hot mother tries to protect him from the evil James Earl Jones.
Well, gee, when you put it like that...
So it looks like he's gonna leave her alone and let her fight another day. Psych! I'm Hitler!
Yes, I enjoyed taking a long time killing that person for no particular reason. I sure hope her son doesn't build up a vengeful rage and dedicate his life to destroying me while also working on his gigantically large pectoral muscles. Knock on wood.
So all the children from the village are forced into labor, which is strange because the men and women would obviously be much stronger and more valuable, but what do I know? Maybe they work for less. And where exactly do they take these children? Wheel of Torture! Yes, Conan, you will be spending the rest of your life pushing this wheel. Years and years of torturous mayhem will go by as you'll be asking yourself, why am I pushing this wheel? You will never get an answer to this question, however, it does seem that your muscles will spontaneously quadruple in size. All from pushing this relatively pointless but also very lovely wheel. So Conan grows big and strong as he literally spends several decades pushing this damn thing. Do you think he enjoys it by now? I mean, good lord, a lifetime of doing nothing but working out? What does that do to a guy?
It's as satisfying to me as coming is. You know, as having sex with a woman and coming. I'm like getting the feeling of coming in the gym, I'm getting the feeling of coming at home, I'm getting the feeling of coming backstage when I pump up, so I'm coming day and night. I mean, it's terrific, right?
Good for you.
Conan, the comer. You?
As the rest of the wheel pushers seem to disappear, somebody finally comes to get it. No, I said give the children candy, not have them push a gigantic wheel in a circle continually for the rest of their lives. How did you even hear that?
Sit there, Push wheel?
Sit here.
Push wheel? No, all I understand is wheels. Please, do you have a wheel? May I push it?
So Conan, I suppose, is bought and forced into fighting for money. And I guess all that wheel pushing paid off, because even though he's never had any combat training, he's apparently a really good fighter, and keeps winning event after event.
He was taken to the east. A great prize. Language and writing were made available.
How to speak with an Austrian accent. This scroll is very informative.
But over time, Conan becomes angrier and angrier, and I guess his master is afraid that he might have created a monster.
Conan, what is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their women. That is good.
Very good, Conan. You get a gold star.
Thank you, sir. May I have a wheel now?
Hey, shut up about the wheel! So his master sets him free to wander aimlessly as he comes across some sort of burial site. Great, he's in the kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Crumb.
Ah yes, Crumb. Crumb, I suppose, is a warrior god who helped discover the invention of steel, and is also the winner of the God with the Stupidest Name competition. So after he grave robs beloved Crumb, he comes across a woman in the middle of the hills. As it appears, she may have some information on the man who killed his family.
One who would crush the snakes of the earth.
Snakes? Did you say snakes?
Why did it have to be snakes?
What is it you seek?
A symbol. Perhaps on a shield. Two snakes coming together.
Coming in the gym, I'm getting the feeling of coming at home. I'm getting the
knock
feeling
it
of
off.
coming.
But in order to find the treacherous villain, he needs some directions. Unfortunately, she tells him that there's a horrible price to pay. Bonking the living shit out of her. Oh, the horror!
Crossroads of the world. You will find what you want.
Wow, how come more men don't ask for directions? This is wonderful! Oh no, she's pulling me into Avatar! The visuals will be stunning, but the story will be absolute bullshit!
Okay. So after that, he comes across a thief named Subbatai, who says he can help him find James Earl Jones by traveling across the land.
Behold, we have reached Jerusalem! Wait, what?
So they go into a few towns, get drunk, he punches a camel, that's nice. And they even come across another thief, who joins them on their quest.
Ooh, I like to ask her for directions.
They're unfortunately captured, though, by King Osric, played by Max von Sydow. He, I suppose, has a task for them. He promises them riches if they can bring back his daughter, who's been brainwashed by James Earl Jones.
She follows him as a slave, seeking for the truth of her soul, as if I could not give it to her.
The power of Crumb compels her! Conan dresses up in his silliest outfits and decides to fight Jones alone. He rides off into the wilderness and sets camp in some sort of Stonehenge ripoff. What, the horses just died with them? How the hell is that possible?
Don't worry, Wilbur, we'll catch those bad guys! What, you dead? Oh, okay, I'll just stand here until starvation.